teacher Mitch, and in this session, we are going to talk about photographs as the first part of the listening test. So in this part of the listening comprehension or LC test, you will be shown photographs. Here is an example. So the main thing you need to do is to think about what you see. In this case, we see a young boy sitting on the floor with a book in his hand. The other things you need to ask yourself are, where is he? What is he doing? How does he feel? You also need to pay attention to the things or objects near him. We can see in the photograph that he is somewhere with books and shelves. So it is probably a library or a study room. You may also try anticipating statements. Get your brain working and engaged, ready for answer options that will be given next. The answer options are usually simple sentences in the present continuous tense. This tense indicates that an action or situation is occurring or is happening now or at the moment. The verb phrase consists of an auxiliary or be verb in the present tense, followed by a present participle or ing form. For example, she is drinking coffee. She is drinking coffee. She here is our subject. It is in the singular form. Therefore, the corresponding auxiliary is the be verb is, followed by the present participle or ing form, drinking. Another point to remember is that you may need to make inferences. For instance, a picture of a woman at a desk stretching her arm may be described as the woman is taking a break instead of just the woman is stretching her arms. In this class, we will develop your listening comprehension skills, which include letting you listen or hear statements in varying speed. I will read the statements at slightly slower speed at first and then at much slower speed. The third time will be at natural speaking speed. Finally, you will hear the audio recordings. This will help you familiarize yourself with the sounds of each word. And while listening to the answer options, you may start checking if the keywords such as verbs and nouns match the picture. Now, let us look at the first photograph again. You will hear 4 statements and you will have to choose which statement best describes the picture. I will read the statements A to B, starting from A. He is putting the books on the shelves. He is putting the books on the shelves. He is putting the books on the shelves. B. He is sitting on a pile of books. He is sitting on a pile of books. He is sitting on a pile of books. C. He is looking at amazing animal photos in a book. He is looking at amazing animal photos in a book. He is looking at amazing animal photos in a book. And D. He is picking up the books from the floor. He is picking up the books from the floor. He is picking up the books from the floor. And now I will let you listen to the audio recordings, starting from letter A.
A. He is putting the books on the shelves. B. He is sitting on a pile of books. C. He is looking at amazing animal photos in a book. D. He is picking up the books from the floor.
Okay, now that you have listened to the 4 statements, I think we can proceed to the next one. For the sake of studying the statements, let us look at the answer options in text. Right at the screen. Let us check the keywords first. Now we will need to mark the keywords starting from the nouns. First, all the sentences start with the pronoun he as the subject. Next, the nouns in the predicate of the statements are books, shelves, animal photos, and floor. And the verbs start with the auxiliary is. for the singular pronoun he at the start of each statement. The following main verbs are very important because they might actually lead us to the correct answer. Now let us discuss the statements one by one. A is an impossible answer as the picture doesn't show the boy putting any book on the shelves or anywhere for that matter. B may sound correct if you get careless as he is really sitting with a pile of books behind him. However, he is not sitting on the pile of books, so this again is not correct. C, however, is also a possible answer. He is holding a book that can be a picture book. The picture doesn't show the content inside the book, but for a boy, he may find photos of animals fun and exciting, and this could be the emotion his face is showing. And for D, it is another impossible answer as he is not picking up any book from the floor. So options A, B, and D do not match the photo. Therefore, the correct answer is C. And that will be it for our first session in the first part of the listening comprehension test. I will see you again on the next session.